So lately I've been wanting to get a Ricoh GR3. The reason I haven't is because I don't want to spend £1,000 on a camera. Now I did have a lot of cameras and I did have a lot of small cameras, but I've sold all of them. The only one I have is the Panasonic G9. And the only reason I kept this is because it does really good video. This is an amazing camera, but the problem is it's chunky and it is big. Now I've bought a different lens for this instead of buying the Ricoh GR. Instead of buying that or even the GR2, I bought a lens for this instead. Now I do have other lenses. I have this one which I've made a video on briefly in the past. This is the Pancake 12 to 32 millimeter zoom lens. I've been playing around with this one. This is the 17 millimeter f1.8 from Olympus. I think this might be the lens that I keep on this camera for a very long time. It's a very nice lens. But let's move these to the side. I'm gonna turn this into a Ricoh GR, or at least get it small enough. I'm assuming the seller bought this from MPB, which sucks. I don't like MPB, but here's the lens. Okay. Let's go ahead and compare it to the zoom lens. So, and actually I'll just take this off. You can see it there, little G9, big G9, sorry. So we have 35 millimeter equivalent, 28 millimeter. That's a small lens. Yes, it is a bit small. So let's go ahead and compare it to the zoom lens. Right. 14 millimeter f2.5. Now I got this used for £100, and for that apparently it's a really cheap lens. Also, is this like the smallest micro four thirds lens? There's the size comparison thing. So it's like half as thick as the 35 millimeter equivalent, and it's very light, very small. Let's go ahead and put this on. Hey, that's not too bad actually. That's pretty nice. I like that actually. But yeah, I mean the problem here is the camera is big, and I don't want to buy another camera, a micro four thirds camera or anything. But I'll play about this. If you do want any videos or comparisons between these or well these two, then yeah, let me know. But some YouTubers do mention that it looks a bit stupid on the G9 because it's really small, and yeah, that is the case. Well, I don't think it looks that bad. If I take that off, put this one on. This one looks a bit more normal. I do like this. I do have the 25 millimeter as well, but that's a bit longer. I don't consider that a pocketable lens. This isn't a pocket camera, but you can make it small. And actually, in this lens with the stabilizer in it, the 14 millimeters slimmer than that. That's pretty nice actually. This is even in low light is actually pretty good. That's a nice lens, but I wanted a prime. Zoom lenses make me a bit lazy. I want to just try out the 28 millimeter field of view, and that's why I got this. So I think I might like it. I've been loving the 17 millimeter. This 35 millimeter focal length is really nice. It's a bit annoying to work with, but it's nice to use because it puts you on the spot and it makes you think. Okay. A lot of people say yes, but image quality, but I doubt that. I think you can get good sharpness and overall good image quality from this lens. But I'm actually going to leave the video here for now.